Now there's another type of saddle I call the quick saddle, which most people aren't familiar with. I'm sure someone's done it in the past, but I like the quick saddle because you can bend all three bends from the same direction. So that's what these were done. You can see why it's off the center. You bend the first one, roll it, bend the second one, then roll it back over and bend the third one. The advantage of that is you can get from the coupling which you're attaching to the obstruction within 8 inches. A conventional saddle that we just demonstrated, you have to be 15 inches away from the obstruction or saw it off. So if you're just running one conduit on a ceiling in some obscure place, you got to jump over a half-inch conduit or whatever. The quick saddle is easier to do because you don't have to flip it around. You don't have to use the center notch bend on your bender. You just bend the 3 bends. And that's what these marks are for. Outside the center on the bender buddy side is you would use this hole if you're starting from this end, or that hole if you're starting from that end. Because you notice there's numbers on each side depending on which end you're working from. Makes it easier to read. So you'd use the offset hole there and there, and you can use the same numbers on this, move it up and down, but you can only go about this far in, maybe to here. And that will get you the quick saddle. You don't use the center bend on your bender, this line right here. You just bend it on the mark each time when you mark it. So that's just, it's there if you need it. It's not used as much as the other one, but it's certainly a handy tool for just run and gun down the ceiling or wall, or whatever you're jumping. It's one conduit. And you can get those down to as little as, here's one, there's a 30-15 that only jumps 1 inch. And it's about as low as you can go with this type of saddle.